Hey, this is Chris with Ugly.Teacher.Hiking. Today we're going to look at an item that took a month to get here in the mail. Flextail Zero Pump. I'm excited for this one. Let's begin. Ugly.Teacher.Hiking. I hike it so you don't have to. Alright, today we're looking at the Flextail Zero Pump. I ordered this at the beginning of December and just got it the other day. We're in January, so it took about a month to get here. I was afraid it wasn't going to come. So here's the Flextail Zero Pump. Came in a very nice box. On the back they give you the instructions, what's in here. I'm super excited for this. I've been waiting for this for a long time. And I finally pulled the trigger and got it. I was excited. So let's open this up. So they give us a power cord, USB-C, instruction manual, oh, there we go. They tell you what all the different parts are for. Now let's look at the pump itself. Just take that out. Now this pump is supposed to weigh 1.2 ounces without the rechargeable battery in it. I got it with the rechargeable battery, but we'll take the dimensions and weight off both. You can see where both sides it's labeled deflate, inflate. It's teeny tiny. Let's look at some of the attachments. Oh, and they give you a lanyard in here too. Now the pad I have is a Nemo Tensor, so I'll be using that plug. Wow. The old Flextail pumps had hard plastic nozzles, which were very difficult to use. These are very well labeled. They feel like they'll hold up. They're very flexible. Before we get into the weights and sizes, I had to go online to actually look what each one of these nozzle attachments were for. The directions are all in Chinese and they really don't explain what pads they're for or designed for. The first one, which is the K2, is for one of the climate pads, as well as the K1. The N1, which is the one I'm going to end up having to use, is for the Nemo pads. I have a Nemo Tensor. And then we have the B1, which is for Big Agnes. The F1, which is for another climate pad. And then the F2, which is for the X pad. Like I said, this is the one I'm going to only have to deal with. So this is the one we'll concentrate the most on since I have the Nemo Tensor. All right, so let's take a look at the pump itself. Now this is supposed to be a 1.2 ounce pump without the battery in it. 1.2 ounce pump. So right now, let's go in, take the battery out. Put this off to the side for now. Let's see how far off they are from the 1.2 ounce. That's incredible. They actually told the truth on the size or weight of this. Very impressed on that. So with the battery of course is a 650 milliamp RCR123A battery with the USB-C plug on the side. And when you're charging, it lights up on top, whether it's green or red. So we're going to put this in here. We get 1.8 ounces. Then when we add the nozzle, because you have to have the nozzle, it's not like you can't do it without, 2 ounces. 2 ounces for this pump itself, 2 ounces for the pump itself. Extremely light. It's amazing what they can get out of this in such a small package. Before we get into dimensions, since we have it out already, and I want to put the battery back in, all you do is unscrew this one end. Put the battery in. And that's it. On and off buttons right there. We'll put that on. We'll give it a try in a couple minutes. Let's get the length and all the stats on that. So let's take a look at this. So the length of this is 2.94 inches. Diameter 1.02 inches. Let's look at the height of this. .17 inches. By 1.11 inches. I'll put the millimeters up for you. Now this is a new caliper scale or ruler. So I'm going off that they're approximate lengths. Now let's put this end on here. So since we're going to use this to inflate, we got inflate, deflate, inflate. So we're going to put this on the inflate side. Let's measure this. That's 3.38 inches, 3.38 inches. This thing is so dang small, it's awesome. It almost weighs nothing. You can barely even feel the weight on it. It just has an awesome feel about it. Look on it is great. Hopefully longevity wise it lasts for a while. Let's give it a try, turn on. You have to double press this button. It's not as loud as the old Flextails, but it's still pretty loud. Just some pricing information on this off the Flextail website. The Flextail itself with no battery is $42.99. With one battery, it's $49.99. Two batteries, $59.99. If you go to their website, they have other different plans and everything and packages. Now, I have found that if you go to Facebook, you can get coupons. I think I got this at 20% off when I actually ordered it because it was before Christmas, so they had a 20% off coupon. But I've seen on Facebook different coupons, so just keep an eye out when you're going to order this. In a moment, we're going to give it a try on the Nemo Tensor, see how well it works. All right, let's start taking a look at this. So I had to dig in my pack, my HMG 4400 pack, to get my Nemo Tensor. Now, as you can see on here, it has big old X. Always check out REI scratch and dent area. You get the best prices for everything because these things can really add up over time. This is how I have it set up for when I go camping. So let's open this up and just see what we have in here. So here I have my old Flextail pump. We'll talk about that at another time. We'll compare the two, this one and the one that we're reviewing today, the Pump Zero. Here's the pad. As you can see, I've kept the inflatable inflator bag here. This is great. I love this. It's quiet, it doesn't make any noise. If I'm in an area with other campers, I'd probably use this over the pumps. This is the pad. It's a regular wide. It's what I use when I go camping. All right, so let's give this a look. Here's the Pump Zero. The one with the same, the Nemo attachment on top. I'm gonna open this up. Oh my gosh, that is so much easier than with the old pump. So much easier. Now, the big selling point of this is you can leave it without touching it. It stayed attached. It stayed attached. Wow, I like that. All right, let's give this a try and we'll see how long it takes to inflate this regular wide mattress pad by Nemo. That was a minute and a half to get this pumped up to where it's at. Let's take this off. Oh, that's beautiful. That's just beautiful. Now with this, we should be able to deflate as well. So we're going to deflate the mattress. Let's pop that open. We got to take this off. Flip it around to the other side. Truthfully, I probably wouldn't use this to deflate it, but since we're looking at this, put on the, check the side that says deflate, put it on there. Make sure the other valve is open as well. Wow, that's a little funky. All right, now with the issue with this deflating, this part right here comes out and it doesn't get a good seal. So I don't know if I would use this for deflating. Inflating works really well. 1.5 minutes is awesome. But deflating, kind of lost it there. So let's talk on our final thoughts of this. All right, now with the issue with this deflating, this part right here comes out and it doesn't get a good seal. So I don't know if I would use this for deflating. Inflating works really well. 1.5 minutes is awesome. But deflating, kind of lost it there. So let's talk on our final thoughts of this. Oh, just a few thoughts on this before we close up the video. This cap, I really like it. Very flexible. It really attached to the Nemo Tensor really well. It attaches to the Pump Zero really well as well. The only issue I see here, the lanyard is supposed to be attached right here on the side where this is attached. So if this gets yanked on too hard, this could fall off. That would be my concern, or at least cut the rubber here. I really like the way this works in tandem with this. I can't lose the cover. Put that around there like that. Works really well. Then deflating the mattress, I wouldn't use it for that. We'll waste time. I would just open up the valve and just let it deflate on its own and then just take a little air that's left out of there. So overall, good investment, like it. What do you think? Please click like and subscribe. Make sure you put a comment down in the comments. It really helps with the channel and I've been getting some great comments. I try to answer as many as I can. So please click like and subscribe. Remember, I review it so you don't have to. I hike it so you don't have to. Let's get out there and do it. Have a great day.